Deliverance.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I like that movie, right?
Well, I've been Home Alone too.
He's a Manchurian candidate.
Mission Impossible.
Classic Indian films like DDLJ and Showjay. And the winner is a movie from South Korea. What the hell was that on?
The whole Trump family will be there. I wonder if he makes them pay to come to the party.
The Champ. Chinatown. Coming Home. The Dark Knight Rises, which is commonly known as the Batman movie.
Trump's memory is worse than a goldfish with amnesia. At least that's what Jimmy Kimmel thinks. Watch as he exposes Trump's flip-flops on everything from Obamacare to Twitter. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. But here's the kicker. Trump's not taking this lying down. He's fighting back and it's getting messy. Want to see what happens when a late night host pokes the bear? You won't believe what Trump does next. Remember when the biggest scandal in the White House was President Obama wearing a tan suit? Those were the days. Now we've got a first lady whose journey to the White House is more twisted than a pretzel at a German beer festival. Melania Trump, folks. She went from posing in swimsuits to posing for official White House portraits faster than you can say green card. Let's talk about Melania's American dream, shall we? It's like a fairy tale. If fairy tales involved marrying a guy who looks like he fell into a vat of Cheeto dust. Our girl Melania moved from Slovenia, snagged a modeling contract, and then, boom, she's married to the future president of the United States. Talk about a come up. It's like she won the lottery if the lottery prize was a loud, Twitter-obsessed husband with a comb over. But here's where it gets juicy.
It's in free, everyone else full price. But it's a special holiday for the Trumps this year, and this could be the last Christmas Don Jr. will be able to spend with his dad without being separated by a glass partition. So.
Are you coming back again?
You know, he charged guests to this party $575 a head to come. Then last year it went up to $750 a head. This year he's charging $1,000 a head.
Trump, the guy who's always yapping about immigration, goes and marries an immigrant. It's like a butcher marrying a vegan. It just doesn't add up. Trump's always going on about bad hombres crossing the border, but I guess it's okay if they're crossing the border in stilettos and a designer dress. And let's not forget Melania's Be Best campaign. It's all about kindness and anti-bullying. Meanwhile, her husband is on Twitter calling people losers and dummies like it's his job, which I guess it kind of was. It's like trying to put out a forest fire with a water pistol while your partner is running around with a flamethrower. The fashion world's reaction to the new First Lady was about as warm as a penguin's toenails. One minute, they're fawning over Michelle Obama's arms. The next, they're giving Melania the cold shoulder. It's like they suddenly remembered they left the oven on and had to rush home. Poor Melania went from haute couture to hate couture faster than you can say, "I really don't care, do you?" So what does Melania's wild ride say about the American dream? Well, it's certainly taken on a new hue. As Jimmy Kimmel put it, the American dream is now available in spray tan orange. It's like the Statue of Liberty got a makeover at a discount tanning salon. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, and maybe a bottle of self-tanner while you're at it. Just when you thought Trump's presidency couldn't get any wilder, along comes his healthcare hot potato act. Remember when he promised to repeal and replace Obamacare? Well, grab your popcorn, folks, because this show's about to get more twisted than a pretzel at a German beer festival. Trump's been flip-flopping on healthcare faster than a fish out of water on a hot sidewalk. One minute he's shouting from the rooftops that Obamacare is the worst thing since sliced bread. If you hate bread, that is. The next, he's claiming he's its knight in shining armor. It's enough to give you whiplash. Jimmy Kimmel, our late-night comedy crusader, couldn't resist taking a swing at this medical mystery. He played a clip of Trump bashing Obamacare like it was his personal punching bag. "Obamacare stinks," Trump bellowed, his face turning a shade of orange usually reserved for traffic cones. The audience groaned so hard you'd think they were all suffering from a collective stomachache. But wait, there's more. Just when you thought Trump's stance was clearer than mud, Kimmel hit us with the plot twist of the century. Cut to Trump, looking as smug as a cat that just knocked over a fish tank, declaring, "I am the one that saved Obamacare." Say what now? The audience's jaws dropped so fast you could hear them clunk on the floor. Kimmel, never one to miss a beat, quipped, "Trump's memory is like a goldfish, but less reliable." The audience erupted in laughter so hard, even Margot Robbie, sitting in as Barbie, couldn't keep a straight face. It was like watching a comedy show inside a comedy show. Talk about Inception, but with more laughs and less Leonardo DiCaprio. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about Trump's words doing the cha-cha slide. Nope. It's about something way bigger. It's about the whole idea of trusting what comes out of a president's mouth. When the guy in charge flip-flops more than a beach sandal store during summer sale, it's enough to make your head spin. Kimmel, in his infinite wisdom and infinite supply of Trump jokes, summed it up perfectly. Trump's stance on healthcare is like his hair, a mystery wrapped in an enigma, topped with hairspray. And ain't that the truth? You'd have better luck solving a Rubik's Cube blindfolded than figuring out where Trump really stands on healthcare. But here's the real tea. This whole healthcare hokey pokey isn't just Trump being Trump. It's a symptom of a bigger problem. When the president's policy positions are as unpredictable as a game of Russian roulette, it's not just confusing, it's downright dangerous. It's like trying to play chess with someone who keeps changing the rules every 5 minutes. Good luck winning that game. Well, folks, just when we thought we'd seen it all with Trump's healthcare flip-flops, along comes his debate prep disaster. You know that feeling when you're trying to teach your grandpa how to use a smartphone? Now imagine that, but with higher stakes and more orange spray tan. Trump's debate team had a brilliant idea: make the grumpy Trumpy look happy. What could possibly go wrong? Turns out everything. It's like they tried to turn a snarling Rottweiler into a Labradoodle with a Sharpie and some duct tape. Jimmy Kimmel, our favorite late-night roast master, couldn't resist taking a jab at Trump's forced cheerfulness. He described Trump's attempt at a smile as looking like a constipated bulldog trying to smile. Ouch! But let's be honest, we've all seen happier faces on a kid eating Brussels sprouts. As Trump struggled to maintain his happy facade while discussing serious issues, the result was more cringeworthy than watching your drunk uncle try to flirt at a family wedding. It's like he was trying to sell us a used car while simultaneously solving world hunger and doing the Macarena. But wait, it gets better! Trump, in his infinite wisdom, decided to mangle Kamala Harris's name while attempting to keep up his cheerful act. It's like he was playing verbal Twister with his own tongue. Left foot on Ka, right hand on Mala, face on Happy, and splat, down he goes. Kimmel, never one to miss a golden opportunity for a zinger, compared Trump's debate performance to a chaotic cooking show. Picture this. Gordon Ramsay meets the Swedish chef from the Muppets, but with nuclear codes. Today we'll be making word salad with a side of confusion, topped with a generous sprinkle of what the heck did he just say? Now, you might be thinking, surely the viewers at home saw through this charade, right? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because it gets even better. Kimmel revealed a poll showing that 60% of viewers found Trump's performance more confusing than a cat trying to bark. That's right, folks. More people understood Fluffy's attempt at woofing than Trump's debate answers. Kimmel couldn't resist one more jab, noting that Trump's attempts at forced happiness were about as natural as a cat enjoying a bath. Picture a wet, angry feline with a bad comb-over, and you're halfway there. As the curtain falls on our political comedy show, Jimmy Kimmel delivers one final zinger. Trump's presidency is like a bad reality TV show. You want to look away, but you can't. Ain't that the truth? It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion, but with more spray tan and fewer coherent sentences. But here's the kicker, folks. While we're all having a good laugh at the orange turd's expense, there's a serious side to this comedy goldmine. Research shows that these late-night laughs actually get people talking about politics and even participating in civic activities. Who knew? Turns out Kimmel's Trump roasts are doing more than just giving us giggles. They're turning couch potatoes into politically engaged citizens. So as the laughter dies down and we wipe away our tears, of joy or despair, you decide, we're left wondering, in this battle of wits between the comedian and the, well, you know who really comes out on top? Maybe it's us, the viewers, who get to chuckle our way through the political circus while secretly becoming more informed. Now that's what I call making America laugh again.